Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Kick Up Discussion podcast. Well. Arsenal versus Liverpool versus Arsenal ended in 2-2 draw at the at Anfield. First and foremost, I wasn't impressed with that game. I have to be honest. I was not impressed by what Arsenal played in that game because from the beginning of the game, there was no enthusiasm, there was no excitement, there was no reaction in that game. Everything just seems like there's nothing else to fight for from the first half of that game, which led to Arsenal conceding two useless goals. I'll call it useless goals because they lack concentration. That was exactly what led to that goal. And our two central defenders was not even near their best today for conceding that kind of goal in that kind of crucial moment, in that kind of earlier moment of the game. So for me personally, I think that game there wasn't even any excitement about that game, to be honest. There wasn't any excitement about the game, and the way everybody was just reacting, the guy just seems like, well, let's just play. There was nothing to fight for anymore. But they remember like the Champions League spot is still at stake. So it's not as if maybe our spot is guaranteed. We may finish fourth and still qualify, fine, but I would be so mad if Arsenal dropped below second this season to qualify for the Champions League. I won't be happy, to be honest. But the way we played this game, most of the time in the first half, wasn't impressive, to be honest. It wasn't impressive, and how we reacted was very, very bad, very, very bad. So just like even Liverpool as well, do you understand? They also played let's just play the game, because a typical Liverpool team, because this kind of game at this crucial stage of the season should be a moment of title decider. Do you understand? If not for everything that has happened and Liverpool has already won the league, do you understand? It should be a title decider. This kind of game should be a title decider, more or less like what happened at the Clasico earlier today, whereby Real Madrid lost to Barcelona. Barcelona has already extended their lead at the top of La Liga table. So now this is exactly what should have happened in the Premier League, but it is what it is. Arsenal fall behind in the title race, and now that they should have just tried as much as possible to just bring the fans along and you just pull all the enthusiasm in the game. There was nothing to show, most especially in the first half. Now in the second half, however, there was better reaction. I would say there was better reaction even for the from the earlier minute of the second half. In the earlier minute, we put one back through Martinelli from a header inside the box, which I think was brilliant. And from Liverpool's point of view, it was horrible because the two central defenders, that Martinelli shouldn't be heading in between both of them, and that is exactly what happened to Arsenal in the first half, where both Saliba and Jacob Kivior lost concentration, thinking they've already cleared the danger. But they took the throwing very, very quick, and Robertson whipped the ball into the box, and none of them reacted till Gakpo put the ball inside the net. Do you understand? The second goal as well, beautiful ball from Mohamed Salah. He located Szoboszlai. I don't know what William Saliba was doing. A typical William Saliba would be there, and he would have caught out that danger before Luis Diaz, put the ball into an empty net. But they were not even near their best today. I have to be honest, and I'm not impressed. And in the second half as well, as I said earlier, everything changed. At least we see some reaction. We got equalizing goal, and we put one back in the 47th minute through Martinelli, and in the 70th minute, Mikel Merino now got the winning, got the equalizing goal for us through an header as well. It was a follow-up from Martin Odegaard's shot, which Alisson parried to the woodwork before Merino followed up to put the ball into an empty net, which I think was brilliant. That was brilliant. However, Arsenal could have won this game with 10 men if Martin Odegaard used his instinct as a midfielder. Do you understand? We've all been blaming him this season for not taking shots, most especially after his injury. Do you understand? And I quite understand that, but there are some times that you use your discretion. The last opportunity that we got against Liverpool, he should have just released the ball to Zinchenko, whether he will utilize it or not. He has 70 or 80% chance of converting from that point. Do you understand? He decided to take the point and he dragged that ball wide. Later on, just few minutes after that chance, Liverpool could have won that game in the dying moment of the game. They could have won through Robertson, if not that the VAR ruled and the referee ruled that goal out for initial foul by Konate on Miles Lewis Kelly, which I think it was brilliant from the officials. Do you understand? So this crucial moment of the game matters, and as a midfielder, you need to actually pick out the right moment and the right judgment when you are on the ball. Do you understand? I think his decision making, most especially when he came back from injury, has not been good enough. From my own perspective, it has not been good enough. Do you understand? But it is what it is. It is expected for players to drop form, most especially when they come back from injury. So I'm not just going to be overly critical about it against Martin Odegaard, but at this crucial moment, I think he should have done better in that aspect. So all in all, this game, as I said earlier, I wasn't impressed. To be honest, I wasn't impressed, and the way we approached it, the way we reacted, and everything about the game was just so hard and wrong. It was so hard and wrong. So for me, it is what it is. We draw, and we are 68 we have 68 points now. Well, congratulations to Liverpool. I've not been able to congratulate them since they won the league. Congratulations to them, because this season Liverpool is what Arsenal wish to be this season. This is what we envision to be this season. Do you understand? But it happened the way it happened, and everything went the way it went. So now it's just to maintain that second place and move on from there. So just drop it down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the game, and let me know what you think about this top 5 race and the stand that Arsenal's chance of qualifying to the Arsenal finishing second. Chance of Arsenal finishing second with 2 games remaining. Drop it down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If you're just coming across this way for the first time, please do like, share, subscribe. And if you are already there, please kindly smash the like button and drop your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much, and I will see you in another episode. And bye for now.